You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in North Central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Basketball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. We're here at North Clarion High School tonight for a non-conference. It's weird to say that, a non-conference matchup between the Clarion Lady Cats and the North Clarion Chilos, two of the hotter teams in District 9 right now. North Clarion having won 5 in a row, Clarion 3 in a row. The Cats come in at 5-4, North Clarion at 8-2. It is the second meeting of the year between these two teams. North Clarion 47-38 winner December 7th at Clarion. I'm Chris Rossetti. I'm alongside Terry Dryhop. We're inside the Icy Ink pregame show. Be cool, wear icy, icyink.com, ICYY-ink.com. Terry, you had an opportunity to see the first matchup down at Clarion High School, and it was a big first half for North Clarion, a stronger second half for Clarion.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, North Clarion came out on that game real hot and built quite a lead at halftime.
27-10, I think, to be exact.
Yeah, I think it was 17 or 18 points, and then the second half, Clarion really kind of turned it up defensively and scored some points, made some threes, brought it back real close, and made it a game. So I'm looking forward to this one tonight. I think since that meeting back in December, both teams have improved, and I think they're ready to get started into this new year.
We'll take a closer look at both of these teams after these messages.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here at North Clarion High School, getting ready for North Clarion versus Clarion in a non-conference girls basketball matchup. And you look at this team, and we've got two of the top scorers in District 9 going at it. Lily Hallman averaging 19 points a game in her second year at North Clarion after coming over from Venango Catholic last year. And Taylor Alston at 15.6 for Clarion. You had an opportunity to coach Lily a year ago when you were still the head coach here at North Clarion. What makes her such a strong player?
Now, first and foremost, she takes the ball to the basket better than most. She's very quick hands on defense, gets a lot of steals for wide open layups. All around, I mean, the offense starts with her. Clarion Taylor Alston, as you were mentioning, doesn't really run the ball much, but she gets her points either on steals, layups, or on rebounds and putbacks because she can jump out of the gym.
Yeah, really athletic. And looking at some of the other players for both of these teams, Keelan Greenewald has really stepped her game up this year for North Clarion, as has Ainsley Hartle.
I'll tell you, Keelan Greenewald was off the bench for me last year in the varsity game. Really, really solid ball handler, nice outside shot. Ainsley Hartle, real solid. She's a junior this year. Plays a really nice game.
And then for Clarion, Sophie Babington, really strong outside shooter.
I'll tell you, their team is full of shooters. Her and her sister both can shoot the ball pretty well from the outside. I'm looking forward to a real high-paced game tonight.
Inside for both teams, Marley Klein is a very athletic, big girl for Clarion. For North Clarion, Brooke Steinman, a little bit more of a traditional big.
Yeah, Brooke, real nice player underneath, moves people around. And tonight, too, Kyler Freeman's coming back on her second game after an injury to her knee, so I'm looking forward to seeing her play tonight. So I think they'll be battling inside.
Yeah, Kyler has some Clarion blood in her. Mom, Bobby Freeman, Bobby Simpson, when she was at Clarion, the all-time leading scorer for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, as a sophomore, I think Kyler's got some real talent. I think she's going to be a real nice player.
She just hits a three in warm-ups
as we
watch it. So, folks, we're going to be back here with Terry's thoughts on what it's going to take for both of these teams to win this game.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Back here at North Clarion High School. And Terry, what are each of these teams going to need to do to win this basketball game tonight?
Well, first of all, for Clarion, they need to stop Lily Holman. I mean, she is the point scorer for that North Clarion team. I think if they do a real good job on her on defense, I think it's going to give them a real good chance. North Clarion on the flip side, that full court press that they run, if they can execute that, get some turnovers for some easy points, I think North Clarion's going to come out on top.
So if you're Clarion, what do you do not to get down 27-10 again?
Well, first of all, you got to quit turning the ball over. They turned the ball over that first half on the press. They really had a hard time beating that press, and I think if they can do a better job with that, I think they're going to be in the ball game much earlier.
What did you see them do in the second half that North Clarion would try to limit them from doing this time around?
Well, the second half they made three-pointers. That's what brought them back into the game, and they beat the press. North Clarion, I think, got a little tired because it was one of their first games of the year. And, when you press the full game, it wears you out. And when you don't have a big bench, the girls get tired, and then defense is the first thing that suffers. So I think that was the reason they got back in the game.
Well, folks, we're going to take one last break here before it'll be time for basketball. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. We're inside the Icing Inc. pregame show.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
We're back here at North Clarion High School getting ready for this showdown between North Clarion and Clarion. Friendly rivalry is going to get the national anthem played here, so we'll keep it here. National Anthem tonight brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and what better Valentine's gift than a stay and play package from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tanasta. Check them out online at hunterstation.com.
I've played that course. It's a nice course, Chris.
I love the beauty of the front of the back. It's the back nine.
Front nine. Up on the hill.
No, I like the beauty of the back nine.
Oh, down by the river. Gotcha.
So everybody's got a little bit of a different one on that. You know,
Yeah.
you like the back nine up on the woods. I like the front. You like the front nine. I like the back nine. We'll get that right.
Yeah.
So as they do the sportsmanship reading now, we'll soon have our starting lineups. First for Clarion.
Sophomore Marley Klein. Junior Natalie Durst.
Klein.
Junior Sophie Wagner.
Natalie Durst, number 24.
Sophie Babington.
Senior Gia Babington.
Gia Babington.
And senior Taylor Alston.
And
Pioneers
Taylor
led by
Alston.
Sam Heater and Dave Constantino.
They're under the direction of Sam Heater, Dave Constantino, my former broadcast partner, the assistant coach.
A job well done by him at the 2.
Tyler Freeman.
Tyler Freeman.
Junior number 30 Brooke Steinman.
Brooke Steinman.
Junior number 24 Ainsley Varner.
Ainsley Hartle.
Senior number 2 Akila Greenwald.
Keela Greenwald. And Lily Holman.
Senior number 15 Lily Hallman.
So you'll see on the bottom of the screen those starters scrolling along. As we've got Chris Stiglitz, Lee Kroll, and Tim Chapman, the officials for tonight. Chris Stiglitz, of course, has officiated a pair, I believe, of state playoff games. Lee has been around officiating forever.
He has been around. He's reffed a lot of games, Chris. More than I've coached, I bet.
I bet you that's correct. I mean, Lee was reffing when I first got here 26 years ago. He's dedicated to his craft.
He may have reffed me when I played, Chris. I'm not sure.
There's a chance that could have happened. So it's going to be Klein against Freeman on the tip as we get ready for the first quarter, brought to you by Homan Specialty Roofing. That would be Skip Homan, the head coach of the North Clarion. Keep it in the family. Homan Specialty Roofing in Oil City. Call today for an estimate, 814-676-8024. That's 814-676-8024.
Looks like Clarion a man-to-man defense.
So Steinman will get it over to Holman. She wants the three-pointer right out of the gate.
Money.
She buries it.
That's a good shot. About 24 feet. And here's that 2-2-1 press, Chris. Clarion just has to be patient, keep the ball in the middle, and there's a turnover right off the bat.
Greenewald has it, quickly gets it over to Holman. She'll pull it back out.
Akila Greenewald. Oh, pick and roll.
Gets it over to Holman. Holman looking. Now she'll just get it over to Greenewald. Greenewald.
North Clarion being very patient.
To Hartle. Hartle picked up there by Babington. Gets it into Freeman, and Freeman lays it up and in.
Yeah, nice pass from Ainsley Hartle.
And now we're going to get the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Clarion basketball. But so far, Terry, just what you talked about, them not being able to handle the pressure early.
Well, both times they've tried to go down the sidelines. They got to get that ball in the middle.
Boy, does that seem like last night.
Yeah, exactly.
Young basketball players out there, if you are watching this, you break a press down the middle. You do not break it down the sideline, because the sideline, Terry, acts as
another defensive person.
Here's Babington. That is no good. That is Sophie Babington, rebounded by Greenewald. She wants to run, but then Gia Babington steps in and knocks it away. Quickly gets it ahead to Durish. Durish one-on-one with Greenewald. Durish up and doesn't go. Freeman tries to rebound, but we're going to get a jump ball. She is tied up by Durish, and on the possession, it is Clarion basketball. That's the Pizza Hut possession arrow. Nobody out-pizzas the Hut.
Give credit to Akila Greenewald. She played real good defense on that layup, and you know, just a little traffic caused her to miss that.
Pizza Hut and Clarion. So here's Babington. She gets it over to Alston. Taylor Alston.
North Clarion in a 2-3 zone.
Gives it off to Gia Babington. Gia to Sophie. Sophie inside to Marley Klein. And now, that's a foul call, I guess, on Hartle. So they're going to get her for her first. Team's first. Skip Homan didn't like the call, but I don't think that matters.
I don't think it does either.
Now Babington, that's Gia all the way in, can't get it to go, and the rebound goes off a Klein to North Clarion.
Now Clarion's had a couple chances, just haven't had it fall in for him yet.
They're going to go full court press here.
Man to man, wow, I'm not sure what they're playing there, Chris.
I don't know if I've ever quite seen that.
Me neither.
Here's Greenewald. Greenewald over to Hartle. Hartle drives in the lane, tries to dish it. Freeman ends up with the basketball. Freeman inside has it knocked away by Sophie Babington, who gets it ahead to her sister Gia, who lays it up and in.
Nice steal, coast to coast for 2.
So Babington to Babington gets Clarion on the board. And now Homan loses the basketball, and now we're going to get another jump. And
like Brooks Diamond and Taylor Alston tied up with that.
On the Pizza Hut possession arrow, it is now Clarion basketball. North Clarion basketball, excuse me. Jumper by Holman was no good. Freeman can't corral the rebound. Kyler Freeman gives them another tall, lengthy, athletic player in there, Terry.
She does a real nice job inside. Long arms and can jump.
2-2-1 press for North Clarion?
Yes.
Here's Babington. That's Gia. Goes in and out. No good. Freeman tipped it to Steinman, who then hands it off to Homan, who will slow things down here. So Homan gives it off to Hartle. Ainsley Hartle flips it over to Steinman. That's not really where Steinman wants to have the ball, so she'll give it off to Hartle. Hartle, little floater, no good. Rebound tipped out to Gia Babington. Gia Babington one-on-one with Greenewald, and she goes up and over her.
That's 4 points for her.
It's almost like a man-to-man press with some trapping.
Yeah, there's just 3 up front, and I'm just not sure.
There's Hartle with the basketball. They've got Alston shadowing Homan defensively here. And then Babington, this time it is Sophie takes it away. She finds Alston, who runs into Gia, and they're going to call her for a walk.
Geez, that could have been bad.
Yeah, that was ugly looking in terms of a possible injury. But both Gia Babington and Taylor Alston are up and okay. So, yeah, they go with this 3-person. It's a man-to-man press.
It sure is.
So here's Homan. Homan around Alston. Gives it off to Freeman. Little jumper from about 10. No good. Rebound is battled for and won by Sophie Babington.
That was a physical rebound there.
Sophie crosses the timeline. Looks over for her sister Gia. Gia, the older of the two Babingtons, now to Alston. Alston, 16-footer, not really her shot, and it's going to be crowd, though, by Durish, but she throws it away. Holman came away with the steal, gets it up to Greenewald. Greenewald one-on-one. Greenewald pops, shoots, It goes in and out. No good, rebounded by Klein. It's like a lid on both baskets right now. We were thinking the same thing at the same time.
We were.
Here's Alston. Alston gives it off to Durish. Durish one-on-one. And then Freeman with the block shot, but it comes out to Klein. Her shot's no good. Durish gets it, and now they're going to say that Durish got fouled. I wasn't sure if they were going to think she flopped there or she fouled, but they decided she was fouled. So she will go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair. That's Natalie Durish.
That's a couple offensive rebounds for Clarion.
Foul is on Steinman, her first, team's second here in the first quarter. Again, fouls this year reset after each quarter unless it's the fourth. So Durish from the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line rattles it home. Tenesta Builders, your locally owned and operated home improvement center. Got a substitution here. Showcase home substitution is Kylie Kastner checks in.
Kaylee
Kastner. Huh? Did have the A there, and Durish hits both, and now On a Showcase Home substitution for Clarion, Olivia Deal.
Clarion takes a 6-5 lead, first lead of the game for them.
So here's Holman. You'll never have to substitute quality, by the way, Terry, when you use Showcase Homes for your next home build.
I've heard that.
Find them online at visitshowcasehomes.com. Inside, it's Holman.
Nice
Holman,
pass.
nice, great pass there.
Nice
That's
assist.
a Daddy's and Clarion dish to Kyler Freeman for the basket.
They double-teamed her on the drive and left Kyler wide open on the opposite block.
You'll never have to worry about what you're dishing out for dinner when you go to Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion. Here's a turnaround jumper by Klein. No good. Rebounded by Hartle.
You know, Chris, she has a real nice inside move. She just got to get that ball in the hoop.
Here's Holman. Holman gets it off to Greenewald. Greenewald into the corner to Kastner. Kastner tried to pass over to Freeman. There were too many bodies there, and Alston steps in front and takes it away. So Sophie Babington brings it up. Babington goes into Klein. Now back out to Gia Babington. Gia Babington over to Alston. Just a little too tall for Taylor Alston.
She can jump, but not quite that high.
So Steinman will check back in as Freeman checks out on a Showcase Home substitution here in this Home and Specialty Roofing first quarter.
Coach Holman giving people some breathers. I like to see that.
Greenewald gets it ahead to Lily Holman, who they've done a really good job, Clarion has, of shutting down so far. She just has two.
Taylor Alston.
Or three, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Taylor Alston's done a real nice job on her. And her 3 points were from about 24 feet, which they decided not to go out and guard her on, which, you know.
Here's Hartle. Hartle gets herself trapped in the key, and it's taken away by Klein, and then there's an over and back. She passed it back to Deal, who hadn't crossed the timeline yet.
I think that was kind of a hot potato. She wanted to get rid of that ball pretty fast.
You know, interestingly enough, in the first game, Holman only had 14, Freeman had 13, Steinman had 12, Greenewald had 8. So North Clarion used a very balanced attack to win that first game against Clarion back in early December on Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah, I remember Brooke Steinman hitting, I think, 2 or 3 3-pointers.
Holman thought about the three, didn't take it, then took it. Never like it when a player takes the second one. But there's Kyler Freeman with the Larson's garbage service offensive rebound. Gets it back to Greenewald for 3. No good. Rebounded by Holman, and then they're going to say it went off of Alston, and Alston's pointing to Holman like it went off of her. But she's not going to win that argument. You don't win those arguments very often.
Never do you win those arguments, Chris.
Steinman to Kastner. Kastner, Greenewald almost walked, and then her pass, because of that, is intercepted by Klein. Klein then has her pass intercepted by Greenewald. Here comes Greenewald. She wants to play fast with a minute to go. Gets it to Freeman. Freeman put it down on the deck. Layup no good. Rebounded by Sophie Babington.
A lot of contact, Chris, on both ends of the floor.
Here's Gia Babington. Gia Babington to Sophie Babington. Sophie Babington, three-pointer in the air. That's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Freeman. She pulls it away and hands it off to Holman.
Doing a nice job in there on the defensive boards.
Holman will cross the timeline. 30 seconds to go here in the Home and Specialty Roofing first quarter. Lily Holman will take a 3. No good. Rebound comes long out to Gia Babington. She'll hand it off to sister Sophie.
20 seconds.
See if Clarion holds for the last shot here in the first quarter. Looks like they're going to. Gia gets it off to Alston. Alston with 10. Alston gets herself in trouble and gets bailed out.
That looked like a pretty good block to me, Chris. Maybe a jump ball.
And now Skip Holman gets warned by Lee Kroll. Not an official warning, just a, hey, that's enough. And now Lacey Lauer entering for Clarion. Lacey coming off of a career high 13 points and a win over Forest Area on Wednesday. So that foul was on Holman. And now inside to Alston, and she's blocked by Freeman. And now Holman with 3 seconds. All the way to the hoop. Holman has it. Not sure what that was, but whatever it was, it ends the quarter with North Clarion leading Clarion 7-6. We'll be back here in a moment.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here, time for the Hunter Station Golf Club second quarter. Nothing would make a better Valentine's gift than a stay and pay package from Hunter Station Golf Club in Tynesta.
And Chris, I see the owner of Hunter Station's in the crowd with us tonight.
As on the pizza possession arrow, Clarion's basketball, that would be one Terry Obenrader, who was an assistant coach for Terry Dryhop here at North Clarion. How long were you here? 10 years, Terry?
10 years.
A lot of success. 3 District 9 titles, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. Brooks Diamond with a defensive rebound.
So it's Steinman, Hartle, Holman, Freeman, and Greenewalt, the starting 5 for North Clarion. It's Lauer, Alston, Deal, and Klein, and
steal by Lauer.
Sophie Babington. Lexi Lauer. Jeez, oh man. Lacey Lauer. Lexi's her older sister. Lacey Lauer is going to be, I think, a really nice player in multiple sports for Clarion. It's Klein.
Did you see
with
that?
The offensive rebound and putback that didn't go, but my goodness, she shot that while she was in the air. That is something you don't see from a lot of boys basketball players, let alone girls basketball players,
rarely.
is what Marley Klein just did. Just a ton of raw talent for the sophomore. Steinman
nice
goes around and then knocks it back to Greenewalt, not a Holman. Holman back to Greenewalt. Greenewalt wants a three-pointer. That has a nice look on it, but it won't go. Steinman, though, with the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair as she pulls down the Larson's Garbage Service offensive rebound.
I wasn't sure they were going to get a foul on that one.
They're going to get that on Klein. That's going to be her first team foul of the quarter on Clarion, and I do believe just the second on the Lady Cats as they get it on Klein, though. That is her second. So she's going to have to come out as Steinman hits the first one at the Nesta Bitter Supply free throw line as Durish and Gia Babington both return on the Showcase Home substitutions. And Kastner come in, I think, for yes Kastner came in. Second shot, no good. Nope, there was a lane violation.
Yeah, she tried to hold it as long as she could.
Yeah, there was a lane violation there on Clarion. So after the lane violation, Steinman will get another one.
She gets a freebie, make them pay. And she didn't.
But Holman with the rebound, and then she throws it away. Oh, no, she didn't. It went off of a Clarion player.
Lots of contact, Chris.
So I thought that had been thrown away, but a Clarion player must have gotten a foot or something in on it. So North Clarion with a chance for a 3-point play, or a 4-point possession, I should say. And Steinman misses it, but what a rebound by Lily Holman.
Just stole it. Oh,
her shot doesn't go. Klein with the rebound.
We're physical
Was that
tonight.
Lily or was that Kastner?
No, that was Lily.
That's
Holman.
what I thought.
Yep.
Sophie Babington off to Taylor Alston. Taylor Alston gets it to Gia Babington. Gia Babington finds sister Sophie, who goes inside to Klein, playing with those 2 fouls. Gets it to Alston. Alston, a lot of contact. Gets it back to Gia Babington. Gia Babington is going to then get a hand check. So after all that contact, we end up with a hand check. That's going to be on Holman, and that's her second.
Yeah.
And that's got to drive. That's got to drive coaches nuts when they see all the inside contact, and then you get a little touch foul out on the wing. Like you feel like the game's being allowed to be physical, and you like that. You're okay with that, but then all of a sudden it's not.
It turns colored hair to gray hair, Chris, pretty fast.
Here's Klein. So Klein gets it off to Sophie Babington. That 3-pointer is short, grabbed by
Kaylee Kastner, yep.
So now, interesting that both coaches rolling with 2 fouls for their players, both Homan and Klein out there with 2. Low scoring affair here.
No, I'm wondering if the scoreboard was wrong. It only showed Klein with 1 foul when she had her last one, so I don't know whether
maybe I got it wrong.
Maybe they missed one or we missed one.
That's possible. So maybe Klein only has 1.
Homan comes out and Greenewald's in for her with 2 fouls.
So now North Clarion's going to go to a zone. Looks like a 2-3. Here's Babington. Babington pulls it down to Alston. Alston forces a shot, rebounded by Kastner. Here's where I wouldn't mind going offense-defense with a player, Terry.
Yeah, you could do that, absolutely.
And I think she's a senior, 4-year starter between Venango Catholic and here. I think she's smart player. There's a missed shot, but Steinman with the Larson's garbage service offensive rebound. Now gets it off to Hartle. Hartle to Greenewald. Greenewald to Steinman. Steinman. Boy, that's close to a 5-second violation.
You got that right.
Here's Greenewald, and then it's stolen by Sophie Babington. Sophie Babington looks ahead to Taylor Alston. Alston on Greenewald. Alston just leaves it a little short, rebounded by Kastner.
Both teams are having a tough time finding the bottom of the hoop.
Greenewald finds Hartle. Hartle gets it back to Greenewald. Greenewald goes inside to Steinman. Oh, Steinman, that's an offensive foul.
Yeah, she lowered her shoulder and shoved
That's
her.
going to be 2, I believe, on Steinman.
Kind of a frustration foul, I think.
That is 2 on Steinman now. So now going deep into the bench as Ava Best comes out was nothing. Don't worry. It was just I was going to ask a dumb question and then I didn't.
No such thing, Chris. I was always told that by teachers. No such thing.
Here's Alston from about 16, 17 feet. No good. Kastner the rebound. That almost felt like I hadn't gotten a shot off in a while, but she had. That's the interesting part. Here's Best. Best inside. Yeah. I think North Clarion just got a break there as that ball went off of Kastner out of bounds, but a lot of hands in the way of where the official was and must have thought it went off of Black. And so it's North Clarion basketball. Greenewald going to try to make them pay for it. Can't, but Freeman, another nice offensive board.
No.
Can't get it to go, though. Klein with the rebound.
Yeah, that was a nice offensive rebound by Freeman.
There's Alston. Alston gets it to Durish. Durish over to Sophie Babin. You got to feel like the score and the pace favors Clarion right now.
Indeed, I agree.
Here's Gia Babington with it. They like to, Clarion likes to muck things up, and that's exactly what's happening in this one right now. Here's Alston. Alston down the baseline, gets it to Klein. Klein, strong move. She'll be fouled. I think Kastner got her, and she'll go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair. The Tenesta Builder Supply, your locally owned and operated home improvement center with locations in Tenesta and Shippenville, really outside of Tenesta, about halfway between Tenesta and North Clarion High School here. As Marley Klein, first one no good. I'm going to guess that Christian Schmader made a few free throws in this gym.
I believe he probably did, yes. Him and his brother Kyle and probably Kean as well. I liked what Alston did there. She drove baseline, they dropped down on her, and she gave it into Klein, who was wide open in the middle.
Missed them both, though.
Yeah, you got to make those.
North Clarion still holding that 2-point lead, 8-6. They were up 7-6 coming to the second quarter, and now we're going to get a foul on Klein. That'll at least be her second.
At least her second, yes.
So now Deal will check in. They're going to say it's second, so maybe I just marked one wrong on the wrong side. I'm not sure what happened there. Either way, it is foul number 2 on Marley Klein, and she has to take a seat. Now here's a three-pointer by Greenewald. No good. Rebound off of Freeman on the ground. Fighting for it. Alston has it.
Lots of hustle.
Alston wants to run. Alston all the way to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Oh, great rebound on the offensive end by Durish. Gets it back for a three-pointer for Babington. That's Sophie. Can't get it. Durish, another rebound. Block shot there by Best, and then it's going to go off of Kastner out of bounds. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Clarion will take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
Back here out of that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. LutonsPlumbing.com. I'd imagine the way the weather's been the last couple of days that Luton's heating part of it has been rather busy.
I'm sure they have. I'll tell you, Chris, Clarion's got to be real happy with where they are right now with 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in this half.
So out of the timeout, they get it to Alston. Alston looks around for Durish. Durish from just outside of the free throw line. Great offensive rebound by Dio, and she gets the block it on a Larson's offensive rebound and putback. She cleaned up the trash, and Larson's came in and hauled it away. And now a steal on the other end by Babington. That was Gia. Now Alston with it. Clarion with a chance to retake the lead. Deal. Can't get that one to go. Castner the rebound. On the other hand, considering Lily Holman's been out since the 5-minute mark, you're North Clarion and you're tied, you're probably okay with that too.
Yep, you can look at it both ways. Kaylee Castner with her 5th rebound.
And then, that was knocked out of bounds by Clarion. And now Holman's going to re-enter with Steinman, it looks like. Yes.
Both with 2 fouls, Chris. That's kind of taking a little bit of a gamble.
That's kind of that offense, defense. Maybe we'll see how Skip Holman, if he just gets a. See, I would be sending those 2 players right back to the table right now.
Yep.
Ron Ryder, the old Clarion University men's basketball coach, was a master at that. And now Greenewald inside.
Nice pass from Holman from the out of bounds.
That is another Daddy's in Clarion dish for Lily Holman. Yeah, Ron Ryder was the master of the offense-defensive substitutions. Terry, watching him coach at Clarion for 14 years, it was impressive. And there's Babington. Gia has 6. And so after a long dry spell, both teams quickly score a lot. Now here's Greenewald from 3. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound fought for by Steinman, and it's going to go off of Deal. It went into the official.
Give Brooke Steinman some credit there. She fought for that offensive rebound, and Clarion knocked it out.
So now Lacey Lauer returns on a showcase home substitution for Clarion. And Holman can't, and she gets a 5-second violation. From a senior, I would expect better than that. At the very least, call the timeout. You haven't used one yet.
They were waiting for that play to develop, and I think someone was kind of in the wrong spot.
There's Lauer. Lauer gets it off to Gia Babington. Gia Babington will dribble it off to Taylor Alston. Alston driving in, and then Steinman saw that pass coming as she looked for Lauer in the corner. And now Gia Babington will return, and Sophie will return, and Gia will leave.
That pass from underneath the basket on that baseline from one side to the other is a tough pass.
There's Alston quickly over to Lauer. Lauer picked up by 2 players. Now they get it over to Alston. No, great inlet pass to Durish, and then Kyler Freeman is so active defensively.
Yep, nice block there.
Quickly
nice
inside, but Steinman can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Deal. Across the timeline with 50 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club, and then stepping out of bounds was Clarion, and now Klein will return, and that's a weird one because you usually don't bring a player in defensively when they've got 2 fouls.
Yeah, because if you pick up a third with under a minute to play.
Yeah, I don't really understand that one. 10-10 game. It's not like the game is being decided in this 30-second span here.
He might be cursing himself out.
Simon try to pass. The problem there is Steinman's got 2 fouls too, so you can't take it too hard because if you get the offensive foul call,
good point.
You could end up with 3 fouls. It's a little bit of an issue. There's Hartle, no good, and then kicking the basketball to herself. I'm not sure why that wasn't a kick. What am I missing there, Terry?
You're not missing anything, Chris.
Here's Holman to Freeman. Freeman, layup, no good. Rebounded, though, by Steinman. Steinman's putback, no good. Rebounded, tipped out by Klein to Lauer with 9 seconds. Lauer across the timeline. I don't know if she realizes how much time there is. Babington to Alston. Alston does know. She has a 3. It won't go. Rebound. It goes out of bounds, and that'll bring an end to our first half. We're tied at 10. That is not a misprint. It's been a low-scoring half, and we're tied at 10 at the break. We'll return here to North Clarion after these messages.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
Back here, I was just telling Terry Obenrader that she gets her money's worth from her Hunter Station Golf Club sponsorship, Terry.
No question.
And
when she's sitting here, she may get a little more.
She might with her sitting here. Just remember, Hunter Station Golf Club, it's Valentine's Day coming up. That's like a month away. Make a great gift, stay and play package. Terry Dryhop says to Krista, hey, I want to stay and play package.
There you go. There you go. I mean, we only live 10 miles there, but hey, it'd be great. It'd be fun.
It's like a staycation.
Exactly.
We are inside the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. At the Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventure starts here with family and friends. They can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, an RV, or one of their camping cabins. They have a camping experience for you open year-round. That means they're open right now, located in the heart of Potter County, God's country, online, pottercountycamping.com. Time for our All-American Awards and Engraving statistics. All-American Awards and Engraving. They'll put almost anything on almost everything. Just put in a new order at All-American Awards and Engraving for some award T-shirts. Hopefully get those in a couple weeks. Kind of out of the sizes for the girls right now. Got a bunch of extra larges left. So
those are nightgown pajamas, Chris.
So for Clarion, this isn't going to take very long. For Clarion, Olivia Deal has 2 points. Gia Babington 6. Natalie Dersh 2 for 10. For North Clarion, Kyler Freeman has 4. Homan has 3. Steinman has 1. And Greenewald has 2 for 10. That's where we're at. 10-10 at the end of one quarter. We'll be right back. One half, I mean.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Back here, time for our Rehab Center's second half adjustments. The Rehab Center will always make the right adjustments. RehabCenters.com, chiropractors caring for health. That's RES, the Old English spelling of centers.com. And taking a look out there, both teams back out onto the court. North Clarion was quickly out. North Clarion has a 2-hour delay tomorrow.
We're the first to bring it out there, Chris.
We are.
We're bringing it to you first, right here.
We're bringing it live to you. North Clarion, 2-hour delay tomorrow.
Alert.
Clarion still has school on time right now, but puts a lot of pressure on Joe Carrico now.
Sometimes they follow the leader, Chris.
Yeah, lots of pressure on Joe Carrico at this point now to call a 2-hour delay. I'm subbing over at Keystone tomorrow, so I'm rooting for a 2-hour delay at Keystone as well. So anyhow, Terry, let's go into our halftime adjustments.
Well, Chris, I'll tell you, for as far as you look at the score, it's 10-10. Defensively, I don't think they need to do much different either side. When you hold an opponent to 10 points and you have 10 yourself, they got to get the ball in the hoop. Lily Homan has 3 points. She needs to get involved in this offense. Ainsley Hartle was held scoreless that first half. She's got to get involved. And on the Clarion side, they got to finish. They have had a lot of layups that they've missed. They've had a lot of inside looks that they've missed, and Taylor Alston needs to take the ball to the hoop. And, Chris, that's what they got to do. You got to score some points. I mean, 10-10, Clarion's got to be extremely happy. Last time they met down 17, now it's tied. On the flip side, North Clarion's got to be a little disappointed in that first half, only scoring 10 points.
Yeah, it's kind of been it was an interesting half. North Clarion came out and Lily Homan hit that 3 right off the bat. They got a turnover. They're up 5-0, and you're like, wow, okay, they're going to do what they did the first time. They scored 5 points the rest of the half. It give Clarion a lot of credit. They started taking better care of the basketball, and they locked it down defensively.
And they got to keep out of foul trouble. I mean, Lily Homan has 2. Brooks Diamond has 2. Klein has 2. I mean, these girls got to stay on the floor. They can't play the rest of this game on the bench.
We'll be right back after this message.
With convenient locations in DuBois, Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren, you don't have to travel far to get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania since 1960. Born and raised in the area, the doctors and staff at Cole Orthodontic Associates are committed to the people of this region. Visit colesmiles.net to schedule an appointment or consultation at the location nearest you today.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Back here, time for the Tap and Play Plus, third quarter. Tap and Pay Plus, fundraising made easy. Earn more funds in less time with nothing to sell, hand out, or collect. Find out more at tapandpayplus.com. That's tap the letter N plus.com. On the Pizza Hut possession arrow, it is North Clarion basketball. They'll go Hartle, Greenewald, Holman, Steinman, and Freeman. And now we get a quick jump ball, which means the possession arrow from Pizza Hut is now in favor of Clarion. It'll be Lady Cats ball. They go Alston, Klein, Durish, and the two Babingtons, Gia and Sophie. So starting five for both teams out there to start the second half.
Clarion came out in a real aggressive man-to-man, forced a turnover.
There's Klein. Klein gets it over to Alston in the corner. Now to Gia Babington. Yeah, the 2-hour delay for North Clarion. We got that live here on the air from Larry Weiser, the athletic director, making the announcement to the crowd.
Yeah.
And using not even the microphone to do it. He just shouted it out like it was 1925.
The kids were pretty excited, Chris.
They were. And he's like, but not Clarion yet. Holman picks up her dribble, gives it off to Greenewald. Now to Hartle. Hartle to Steinman. Steinman over to Holman. Lily Holman dribbling, picked up by Alston. Now she gets it to Hartle. Steinman.
Almost
Holman. Holman from the foul line. Little floater, good.
Nice shot from 15. Taylor Alston went for that steal, Chris. She did a little gamble, and she missed, and it kind of got her burnt.
Here's Gia Babington. Gia over to Sophie. Sophie tried to go inside. It ends up in the hands of Durish, and then they're going to call her for the walk.
Double dribble, actually.
He called her for a walk.
Oh, I thought he said double dribble.
Well, he said double dribble. He gave the round walking symbol instead of the up and down dribble of a double dribble. So I don't know. Maybe he did call the double dribble, but that went off of Holman. That's a good call. That was off of Holman, and another turnover for the Wolves. Those are starting to add up.
Yes, they are.
There's Gia Babington. Gia just inside the three-point line. That bounce is no good, but there's Durish for the offensive board. She can't get the putback. And then the rebound goes off of Steinman.
She's got to use that backboard, Chris. You can't throw that up without using that backboard when you're that close. She made a great offensive rebound.
Here's Alston. Over to Sophie Babington.
Oh, that's to nobody.
Tried to throw it to Gia. Thought Gia was about 1.5 feet taller. You'd think she'd know, having lived with her all life.
You would think.
Inbound pass to Holman. Holman around one, and then ends up getting it over to Greenewald. She almost lost her dribble there. And now the throw and the pass over to Hartle was tipped out of bounds by Gia Babington. Clarion, I kind of remember saying this last year watching them. They're very active with their hands.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Here's Greenewald. Greenewald gives it off to Freeman. Freeman got herself trapped, and now it's a held ball, and the Pizza possession arrow back to North Clarion. Now Kastner will check in, and Freeman will check out. Not sure what that's all about. It looks like Coach Holman wants to give her some instructions over there. And now the inbounds pass by Lily Holman to Steinman, and they're going to call another jump there. I didn't think the ball was tied up long enough for a jump, but they're going to say it was. So Pizza Hut possession arrow to Clarion. Nobody out Pizza Hut. PizzaHut.com. Pizza Hut in Clarion. Pizza Hut in Brookville.
Sloppy start to the second half, Chris, for both teams.
Babington, Sophie over to Taylor now, or Gia over to Taylor now to Sophie. Sophie gives it back to Gia now to Alston. Now to Sophie
that looks
Babington,
good.
three-pointer. She buries it. Clarion with the lead. Sophie Babington, her first triple of the game, her first points of the game.
She got her feet set, followed through. Really nice shot.
Here's Hartle. Hartle gets it off to Steinman. Steinman finds Greenawalt. Now back to Holman. Holman to Hartle. Hartle to Greenawalt. Greenawalt to Steinman. Steinman gives it over to Hartle. Now to Kastner. Now to Greenawalt. Greenawalt wants a three. That looks good. That's nothing but net.
Akila says, anything you can do, I can do better.
And there's something on the floor, maybe?
Maybe some water. Oh, Dave Constantino's going to use a sleeve, Chris. That's taking one for the team there.
There's multiple spots.
Someone needs to get him a new sweater.
Hey, Kim Constantino, if you're watching, Dave's going to need a new sweater when you get home.
Right.
So still some time to run out to Walmart and get him one.
Something you don't see every day, Chris.
Dave Constantino on his hands and knees.
He might make it to the baseline here in a minute.
Dave, a jack of all trades.
Yeah, they need to give him an applause for that. Well done.
Where's the standing O for Dave Constantino?
Yeah.
He's
Still
out there wiping it out. Not sure how the court got wet. It's not like it's humid out.
Yeah. It's not like someone came in and dumped it on there. Oh. Well done, Dave.
It was his Clarion hoodie or pullover, I should call it. Kastner checks out.
Freeman checks in.
Freeman rechecked back in, and now North Clarion in a very easy to tell 2-3 zone. Babington just inside the line. She has to be more cognizant where she's at on the court there with that foot just on the line. Here's Holman. Holman over to Greenawalt. Greenawalt gives it back to Hartle. Hartle three-pointer won't go. Gets her own rebound, though, and then we're going to get a push by Sophie Babington from behind.
Give Hartle a credit for following her shot.
That is the first foul on Clarion this quarter, I do believe.
Yes, you are correct.
Inside Freeman, and she does finally find Steinman, but it was too late.
Steinman was wide open on the opposite block.
With Steinman and Freeman, you'd think that if they get more playing time, they'll figure that out together, right?
Yes.
Stalled here by Alston. Alston gets it back to Sophie Babington. Sophie Babington looks for Alston. Alston has been fairly quiet tonight offensively, too. And now here is Gia Babington. No good. Steinman the rebound.
It was a nice cut to the hoop.
Holman one-on-one all the way to the rim. She won't get it to fall, but she will be fouled, and she will go to the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair. We're going to get Taylor Alston for that. And talking about Alston being quiet, she hasn't scored. 21 in the first game between these two and averaging 15 a game. But Holman misses the free throw.
She's doing a real nice job on Lily Holman defensively, but she's got to get involved offensively.
Lauer and Deal check back in on Showcase Home substitutions. Making one of two was Holman, and North Clarion has their biggest lead in quite a while here at 3 points. 16-13. Offensive explosion. There's Durish. Durish has it tipped, and then Holman runs it down and steals it. What a great play there by Lily Holman. Holman going to go one-on-one, and she's going to walk. Yeah. You know, I love the defensive effort, but she had Greenawalt on the wing and just didn't give it up.
Yeah, you got to give that up. Make the defense go to where the ball is. Give the ball in the corner, let them move out, then you're wide open for a pass coming back.
Here's Babington. Gia gives it or Sophie. Jeez, I've been getting those two messed up all day. Lauer to Sophie. At least I'm not calling Sophia anymore. And there's Alston with the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Durish. Won't go. Rebounded by Steinman.
Clarion's had their chances on the offensive boards to get an easy couple garbage points. They just can't get it in the hoop.
Here's Holman. Holman
tough
has
pass.
it knocked away by Durish. Nice defensive play by Natalie Durish.
That's a tough pass when the defensive player's in front.
There's Babington. Babington over to Lauer. Back to Babington. Now to Alston. Alston to Deal. Deal. Little jumper from about 14 feet. No good. Rebound went off. Ooh, boy, I thought that went off of
Freeman,
but they're going to say it went. It was knocked out of her hand. So again, I do not have the best angle of that.
Right. Neither one of us did.
No. The official has a much better angle than I do. There's Greenewald. Greenewald inside to Freeman. Freeman can't get it to go. Battles for the rebound. Hits the deck hard. Rebounded by Alston. Alston goes around one. Hartle can't pick her up. Now she finally does foul her. That's not, I think, a good move by Ainsley Hartle, because you just felt like it was numbers were against North Clarion there, and Hartle with the foul. It's just her her second in the team's.
Freeman hit real hard down here. She's coming out of the game.
She looks like she's in a bit of pain.
Yeah, I think she hit her elbow when she fell.
Athletic trainer over to help out. Here's Klein. Can't get it to go. Deal tipped it, but right to Holman. Nice to see North Clarion back with an athletic trainer. Didn't have one last year after Ben. Was Ben, right?
Yeah.
Ben went down to Brookville. See Ben a lot at Brookville when I'm over there. He's doing well.
Ben's one of the best trainers that I've had pleasure to work with, Chris.
Now we're going to get a timeout call by North Clarion. It's going to be a full. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. Are you ready for a new home? Building a new home has never been easier when you use Showcase Homes. Customize the home of your dream with our modular components and let the Showcase Homes team of experienced home builders bring your dream to life. From design to construction, the Showcase team has more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Showcase Homes is your experienced new home builders in Butler, Grove City, Slippery Rock, Clarion, and all of Western Pennsylvania. At Showcase Homes, we bring your dreams to life.
Back here after that Luton Swimming, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout, North Clarion basketball. Greenewald goes inside to Freeman. Freeman goes back out to Greenewald. Greenewald. Jumper, no good. She kind of forced that shot. Freeman, though, what a
nice
play.
Hustle. Nice
to
hustle.
Get that tip back out to Holman. Now Hartle's got it. Hartle looking for Holman cutting. Holman gave up the pass to Freeman. Freeman back to Hartle. Back to Holman. Now to Greenewald. Now to Kastner.
Everybody's
Kastner inside. Now we're going to get a foul. I think they got Alston again on a hold.
There was 3 North Clarion players cutting across the middle. One of them was getting that ball.
That foul's on Alston. It's her second. Team's third here of the quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Tap and Pay Plus. Fundraising made easy. It's 21st century. Get an app. Pay with it. Get money sent back to your program.
The fouls really haven't been an issue tonight, Chris.
Steinman looking. Now puts it on the deck. Gets it. Tries to throw to Hartle. And Sophie Babington stepped in and knocked out of bounds. Here's Holman. Holman looking. Holman dribbling. Holman.
See, the first half, that call wasn't getting called. That little bump.
That is now 3 on Alston. And be honest here, I didn't really see it.
Well, it just looked like a little bump.
That's 4 now, though, on Clarion. So next one would send North Clarion to the line. Here's Holman, three-pointer in the air. It's good.
What a great shot. Nice play. Spun it around the perimeter for a wide-open 3.
She's got 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game. 6-point lead for Clarion, North Clarion, the biggest of the game for either team. Here's Alston to Babington, and now we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a 3-second call on Olivia Deal, I do believe. Well, that's the obligatory once a game 3-second call. There'll be one coming up on North Clarion, I would imagine, here shortly.
Check the box. Got one for this game.
Be honest, I haven't seen a 3-second call in a while this year,
No, me
Terry.
neither.
Can you remember the last time we saw one?
I don't think we have, Chris, to be honest with you.
Here's Hartle. Now a chance for North Clarion to really get some breathing room here, at least the way this game has gone.
Yeah, I think an 8 to 9 point lead's a nice lead.
Holman drives. Holman, little layer, no good. Rebounded by Durish, and they're going to call a jump. And on the jump, it goes back, I do believe, to North Clarion.
Yes, it does.
So 14 seconds, and there's a Steinman from
Nice
Holman.
play.
She gets it, and she's got a chance for an old school 3-point play.
Backdoor layup on an out-of-bounds play for an and one.
Brooke Steinman's first basket of the game. Now that lead is now at 8 and a chance to go to 9 at the Tenesta Builder Supply free throw line. Foul is on Durish. It's going to be her first, team's 5th. Well, if you're Clarion in the last 12 seconds, you don't want to foul again because you'll be sending, unless it's an offensive foul, you're going to send them to the line. So Steinman to shoot here, and it rattles out, but Freeman with the big offensive board. Put back, no good. Rebound tipped out to Greenewald with 7. She takes a 3, and she buries
Chris,
it.
that hurts.
That is a 5-point play. Or possession for North Clarion, who will have an 11-point lead as we go to the fourth quarter.
One way to finish the quarter.
All-American HQ custom apparel and engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ custom apparel and engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
Back here, 8 minutes to go, and it's an 11-point lead for North Clarion, who I think trailed 13-12 and finished that quarter on a 12-0 run that included a pair of Akeelia Greenewald 3-pointers, including one just before the horn.
Hey, give it to them for hustling that quarter. They tied up the ball a few times, hustled for some loose offensive rebounds, and really paid off.
It'll be Clarion basketball on the Pizza possession arrow, and now the Lady Cats going to need to basically double what they've scored in the first 3 quarters if they're going to be in this game.
They need a score here.
Well, Durish with a great pass from Babington, and she can't get it to go, and now Durish ties up Freeman, and on the Pizza possession arrow, it will be North Clarion basketball. Nobody out Pizza Hut, pizzahut.com.
That's a layup you have to make. A great pass from your teammate. You got to finish that.
North Clarion getting 5 points in the final 12 seconds of that third quarter to really open this game up. There's Steinman. Now, Steinman takes a 3. I don't know why. That is not her shot, and her team was up 11. Here's Alston. Alston gives it off to Babington, who tries to go to her sister Gia, or Sophie from Gia. Now inside to Durish. Durish, lots of contact, no call, ball into the hands of Alston, who still hasn't scored. Here's Gia Babington. Sophie Babington now with it, gives it back to sister Gia.
Clarion's really struggled against that 2-3 zone, finding some shots.
And now ball inside the deal, back out to Austin, now to Sophie Babington, 3-pointer. She buries it. That's a big shot for Clarion.
Nice ball movement for Clarion.
Here's Hartle. Hartle dribbling. Hartle going to throw up a shot. And the rebound by Durish. Now, Terry, that's 2 shots in a row that I didn't feel were good shots with the lead the way it is right now.
No, I agree with you. They did get bailed out just there with a turnover from Clarion, but they need to just take their time, work for a nice shot, just like they did when they outscored them in the third period.
Yeah, those just felt like 2 shots that you'd expect from Clarion right now down, not from North Clarion who's up, where you would be working for the perfect shot right now if you're North Clarion. We've got the 8-point lead. Here's Homan. She gives it off to Steinman. Steinman will give it to Greenewald. Greenewald gives it off to Hartle. You think about Punxsutawney in the fourth quarter last night.
Just wearing the time clock down.
Now, Homan, a tough layup, can't get it to go. The offensive rebound, though, by Steinman. That's a Larson's garbage service offensive rebound. Now, Freeman in the well, she's taking a camp.
There it is.
Yeah. Well, she camped out there. That was well, no, they're going to say that he got timeout first before the 3-point call, the 3-second call. So Lee Krull does give the timeout to Skip Homan. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them.
The orthodontists of Cole Orthodontic Associates have been crafting beautiful, healthy smiles in north central Pennsylvania and south central New York since 1960. As board-certified dental specialists in orthodontics, Cole Orthodontic Associates offer a wide variety of services, including early intervention, traditional and clear braces, and orthognathic surgery. Cole Orthodontic Associates also offer Invisalign clear aligners. Call 814-781-7800 to schedule an appointment today.
Gotta say there, Terry, I think North Clarion got a break.
I agree.
Kyler Freeman was in that key forever, and then I think the 3-second call came, and now Kyler Freeman takes a 3. What is North Clarion doing right now offensively?
Well, I just they're not being very patient.
I mean, Steinman and Freeman are the last 2 players right now with the lead that you want taking 3-pointers.
I would agree.
Here's Alston looking for her first basket. She's partially blocked by Freeman, rebounded by Durish, and she'll get fouled by Hartle, I do believe, and she'll go to Tonessa Builder Supply free throw line to shoot a pair, and that should be 3 on Ainsley Hartle if that's who they got it on.
She makes both of these. They cut that lead back to 6.
Durish is 2 for 2 from the Tonessa Builder Supply all the way back in the first quarter. Missed that one, though. She'll get a second one. That one is good. 7-point lead for North Clarion. Homan to Hartle. Hartle inside to Freeman. Freeman lays it up and in.
That was a nice play off the foul shot, Chris.
That is a Daddy's and Clarion dish for Ainsley Hartle. And now
Nice
Homan with the steal. 2 on 2. Goes around Alston, lays it up and in, and just like that, it's back on an 11-point lead. And now Sam Heater wants timeout. We'll take it with him.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Back here at North Clarion High School, 28-17. She-Wolves over the Lady Cats of Clarion with 4:46 to play.
Well, Chris, what do you think? Clarion's got 4 minutes, 45 seconds. What's their game plan here?
They're going to have to get hot from the field. Here's Alston, and She'll get fouled, and she's going to get a chance to break the ice here. And I guess that's number one. Get Taylor Alston on the score sheet.
And there's nothing better than scoring when the clock's not moving.
As that foul is on Hartle, and now that's 4 on Ainsley Hartle. And Alston does finally break the ice with her first points of the game. And that's a big reason why Clarion's down 10 is Taylor Alston at 15.5 points a game has won.
Yeah.
She'll get a second one to try to make it 2 and get it back to 9, and she does. Now, we've seen games where Taylor Alston gets hot in the fourth quarter, and she can't be stopped.
I remember those games, actually.
Will that get her going here, those 2 free throws? They need to get a stop, though, on the defensive end first. And they almost do as Babington tips it out. But Alston wasn't able to track it down and remain North Clarion basketball. Greenawalt will trigger in front of the scorer's table. She gets it to Kastner. Kastner doesn't really look like she wants the basketball right now. Gives it off to Greenawalt.
How could you tell?
Greenawalt over to Holman. Holman drives. Holman, little floater. Holman good.
I mean, Taylor Alston has to be careful there. She has 4 fouls. She can't foul out with 4 minutes to go.
I thought Alston only had 3, but maybe you're right.
You're probably right.
There's Babington. Babington to Lauer to Alston. Also possible that I didn't make one. And there's a miss, and Freeman had the rebound, and it gets knocked loose, but it gets into the hands of Holman. Freeman has been a monster on the boards tonight.
She's played really well underneath.
Here's Holman with the basketball.
So you're up 11. You don't have to score. Why not run a little time off?
You go back to that game we did last night with Punxsutawney and the way that they took about 2 minutes off the clock with about 5 minutes to go up with a similar score. And now Holman in the lane gets fouled. They were going to let that go if it had gone. I mean, she will go to the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line. After scoring 3 points in the first half, she's got 10 here in the second and a chance for 12.
And she turned on the offense this second half.
That foul is on Durish. They say it's only her first, but that's at least her second. I remember the first one. So I'm not sure what's going on with the scoreboard now, Terry, because I know for a fact that was her second if that was on her. Because she got one other one in this quarter, I think it was. But Holman misses the free throw. She'll get a second from the Tennessee Builder Supply free throw line.
I think they're going to correct it right now, actually. Maybe not. 1 out of 2.
And you know it wasn't called on Clarion unless then again, I only have Hartle for 3, so maybe that's what happened.
Maybe.
There's a 3-pointer by Sophie Babington. No good. Rebound. Fought for into the hands of Steinman.
You got to run some time here. Wait for a good shot.
Greenawalt
picks up her dribble.
Hartle gets it back to Greenawalt. Lots of tipping of the ball. Now Skip Holman wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
A good garbage company is like a good sixth man. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great, dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and operated and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
Back here at North Clarion High School, 12-point lead for the She-Wolves with 2:52 to go. You'd figure they're in pretty good shape right now.
I think so. Clarion just is struggling to get the ball in the hoop, and they got to start something right now. I mean, 3 minutes to go, you're down 12. You got to do something right now. Double team Homan off the inbounds pass. And there's a steal right there.
Alston goes around Hartle. Now one-on-one, lays it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Greenawalt.
Chris, you got to use that left hand on the left-hand side of that hoop.
Greenawalt has it taken away by Alston, and then it goes off of her foot. It's just been that type of night for Taylor Alston.
Yeah, and you can tell she's frustrated.
There will be better nights ahead for this senior, but right now it just isn't happening for her.
You can see the frustration.
Still playing hard defensively, though. That's what I like to see. You know, like she hasn't allowed the offensive woes to affect her defensive game, and now Holman, coast to coast, lays it up and in. Imagine that's going to do it here. 14-point lead with 2:25 to go. Lily Holman has taken over in the second half. She's got 13 second half points, 16 for the game.
You got to figure Clarion's going to start putting up some three-pointers here.
Three-pointer by Babington, no good. Rebounded by Gia Babington after the Sophie miss. Here's Alston. Alston gets it over to Gia. Gia.
They got to shoot the ball. They're running out of time.
Gia goes inside to Deal. Deal blocked by Freeman.
Freeman's had a nice game.
4 or 5 block shots.
She's had a nice game.
I mean, I can think of at least 4, Terry.
She hasn't been on the scoreboard a lot, but defensively and on those boards, she's been great.
Here's Homan. Homan gives it off to Steinman. Steinman put it on the deck and now just throws it away.
Clarion's got to score here. They need 3 right now.
Babington. Babington to Alston. Alston to Gia Sophie Babington. No good on the 3. Gia the rebound. No good. Rebounded by who else? Tyler Freeman.
Yeah, I figure minute 18, they're really struggling to get the ball in the hoop. This game.
I'd say this game's over. And now we're going to get another timeout by Skip Homan. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
And I forgot to move the camera.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
We're back here. Minute 13 to go. Terry Dry Hop, North Clarion 33-19 over Clarion. I would think that it's pretty good shape for the She-Wolves to go to 9-2, and they're going to just keep stacking wins. And you stack wins, and, you know, I like the fact that it's a committee seating instead of a win seating, but you got to keep stacking those wins because the committee is going to take a look at those wins at some point.
Well, I think after this game, you go in the locker room and you gotta say to your team, way to play the second half like you're supposed to play it, because they really, really played a great second half.
They were tied at 10 at the half. They've outscored them 23-9 here in the second half.
And I think on Clarion's side, you got to figure out what adjustments did we need to make at halftime that we didn't make.
There's Hartle. Hartle has it taken away. Lauer ends up with it. Lacey Lauer to Alston, and then Alston just kind of slows things down 14. Now here's Lauer, three-pointer, and Lacey Lauer buries the triple.
And the thing is, they're not up on the ball trying to get it, so they've pretty much conceded it at this point, Chris.
Thought after that three-pointer they might have been, but here's Freeman. Freeman, a little jumper, no good, into the hands of Lacey Lauer. And Skip Homan telling Kyler Freeman, we don't need that shot. Here's Babington, didn't look to shoot. Durish looks for Alston. Alston into the corner to Lauer. Doesn't look to shoot, though.
There's no sense of urgency to score. Nice
Here's
pass.
Durish, and she gets it up in there.
She finally got one of those. It's a nice pass.
5 points
She could
there,
hold
but
it
it's
at
going to
this
be
point.
it. That's going to do it. 33-24, North Clarion defeats Clarion here tonight. We'll be back with our player of the game after these messages.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Tap and Pay Plus is fundraising for the 21st century. Nothing to sell, nothing to hand out, nothing to do other than shop like you normally do. Have everybody that you know download the Tap and Pay Plus fundraising app and use it to pay at any of our 300 plus national brand partners. Then watch the money roll in. Learn more at tapandpayplus.com.
All American HQ.
We're back here. It's time for our Potter Family Campground post-game show. Camping in God's Country, PotterCountyCamping.com. Time to name our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, the AlleghenyGrill.com. It is Lily Holman of the North Clarion She-Wolves. 16 points, including 13 in the second half. It's now time for our Cole Orthodontic Associates post-game interview. Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You too can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. ColeSmiles.net. Lily, 10-10 at the half. You guys have had better offensive halves than that first half. But what was the message? It wasn't a long message from your dad and head coach Skip Holman. You guys were only in the locker room for about 3 minutes. What did he tell you?
Basically, we just had to keep the hustle up, make good decisions, be smart about the ball. That was pretty much the big thing of the game. Just be smart with the ball. Don't force anything.
The outside shot started to come for you guys there in that third quarter. Keela hit 2, you hit 1. You guys scored 5 points in the last 12 seconds of that quarter to open up an 11-point lead. How big were those last 12 seconds?
They were pretty big. I mean, once we kept hitting those shots, I think our mental game, spiked. It kind of motivated us to be better, I guess.
Talk about the defensive job you guys did against Taylor Alston. She comes in averaging 15.6. She had 21 in that first game against you. She scored 2 points today.
Big thing was mainly not letting her shoot, but also she's a really good driver. So we kind of packed it in and just kind of kept eyes on her on the whole court.
Midway point of the season for you guys. You're at 9-2. You have to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, congratulations. You guys have a big game coming up, Keystone on the road on Thursday. What do you need to do to win that game?
Again, good passes and hustle for the ball. Sometimes we kind of get out of our zone, and I think we just need to focus on all the little things.
Well, congratulations to Lily Holman on being named our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. She will get a T-shirt from the Allegheny Grill. We're going to have those on order, so she'll have them on a back order. We'll get them up here to her at North Clarion as soon as they come in from All-American Awards and Engraving. Congratulations, Lily.
Thank you so much.
It is Lily Holman, our All-American Awards, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game with 16 points. 8 points for Keela Greenewald, 6 for Kyler Freeman, 3 for Brooke Steinman, and that is your 33 for North Clarion. 6 points apiece for Babington and for the two Babingtons, Gia and Sophie, to lead the way for Clarion. 5 from Durish, 3 from Lauer, and 2 each from Deal and Alston. Any final thoughts, Terry Dryhoff?
Well, first of all, hats off to North Clarion. I thought they came out after the half, and like I said at halftime, that Lily Holman just needs to take over the game and get involved, and she did just that. And congratulations to them. Clarion, I don't know who they play next, Chris.
They got Karn City. It's a tough one.
That's going to be a tough game. They're playing some good basketball, and they're going to Karn City.
Yeah, that game is at Karn City on Thursday.
Yeah,
that is a tough road to hoe for North Clarion this week.
Well, I always used to say when you're in Karn City, you're down 10 before the game even starts.
So a lot of truth to that. So,
but that's all I got, Chris. It was fun. Safe ride home.
Yeah, thanks, Terry. You too, even though yours is a little shorter than mine.
A little bit.
Folks, that'll do it for us here tonight at North Clarion High School. Final score, North Clarion 33, Clarion 24. You've been watching high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.